Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Refuge from Narcissism, and this refugee video is sponsored by contribution from Anonymous. And here's his story. Hi, Ollie. I'll get straight to the point. I'm 10 years clean after a 13-year meth addiction. Meth is so bad. It's one of those. It just destroys people. I'm glad you're off. 10 years clean. Congrats on that. For real. It stems from physical and verbal abuse from my dad, daily beatings, you're stupid, etc. In 2003, my younger brother called me in the middle of a breakdown and told me he was having memories of my mother molesting him and I together. I had no memory of it and told him I couldn't confirm it for him. He ended up serving 7 years for drug trafficking. In 2015, I had a breakdown. The memories of molestation came back to me. My arms and legs swole up and I was covered in lesions for a month. I was seeing a psychologist at the time and he told me it was a cellular release of trauma. I think that's how he worded it. Anyway, I'm still having trouble fully accepting the molestation and have a fear of being wrong and falsely accusing my mother. I've tried to confront her about it, but she only responds in text denying it and has cussed me out in the past for trying to talk to her about it on the phone. I would like to sit with her face to face and question her, but she won't let me visit her. Dude, she's guilty. Everything she's telling you, everything you're telling me, the hives, that's your subconscious telling you got to deal with this. Because I'm almost at the end here. It's a short one. I would like to sit face to face and question her, but she won't let me visit her. Any suggestions on how I could fully accept this so I could leave it behind finally and move on? Thanks for your time. Please keep my identity anonymous. FYI, my parents are boomers. Anonymous. Look. I think you've already accepted it's happened. Okay? The reason you want to sit down with her, we all want validation from these people. Especially the ones that sexually abuse us. You want them to admit it. You want answers. But you're not going to get them from them. You're not, and especially not from a boomer. She will take it to her fucking grave. I guarantee you that. You and your brother, both long-term hard drug addictions. Your brother actually ended up serving 7 years for drug trafficking. Those are all telltale signs of sexual abuse. Your subconscious, when you finally realized it, came out and caused lesions. A cellular release of trauma is what it was called from your own psychologist. You don't need her confirmation. What you're looking for is validation from her or a reason why, and you're never going to get it. You're never getting it. She will take it to her grave. If you want to move on, you're going to have to move on your own. You're going to have to accept this as true and move on and cut her out of your life permanently. We all sit there thinking like, I'll say this and I'll say that and I'm going to confront her and it's going to have no other alternative but to admit it. Bullshit. You're too emotionally involved. You're too emotionally wrapped up in it. We all are. This is why I'm telling you, the only tactic is no contact. Deal with what happened to you. Process what happened to you. Accept what happened to you. But don't sit there like, well, now I can move on and it's over. It's never going to be over. This is the quote-unquote gift that keeps on giving, unfortunately, dealing with these people. It is their systematic abuse that has brainwashed you for decades and decades and decades. One conversation, even if she did admit it, what is it going to get you? Is not going to heal decades of abuse, especially when that abuse had been repressed for a very long time. This is a long and slow process that you're going to have to deal with yourself. This is your process. That woman can't be a part of it because she's evil and she has no desire to take responsibility for anything she's done. Not in your life, not in your brother's life. I'm sure in typical boomer fashion, she takes no responsibility for any of yours or your brothers or whatever other siblings you might have problems. Or if they do, they'll give you the typical boomer response. Okay? My fault is I loved you too much. I wasn't hard enough on you. That's where their failure is. That's where they'll admit their failure is. That they weren't hard enough on you. I think what you have to do, you have to accept what has already happened. You have to accept what your brother has told you, what your doctor has told you, what your body has told you. You're never going to get the facts from the narcissist. You've already gotten the facts from your buddy, from your brother, from your own body, and even from your own memories. So what do you think you're going to get out of this woman other than more heartache and more abuse? I know you want it. I know you want it. You want her to sit there and break and cry and apologize, and it's never going to happen. I got to be real with you. I'm a realist. It's never going to happen. Accept the facts that are already before you. Because the narcissist is never going to tell you the truth. Is never going to give you the facts. Don't bother. The only way you win is not to play. So, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your contribution and your story, Anonymous. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like me to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype, phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or you'd just like to make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you guys. Without you, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Refuge from Narcissism.